Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my English video. In this video we will try to understand the native speakers because this is the best optimal way to take your English to the next level, to understand them, because they always try to use the advanced word rather than using the old one, unlike us. But I will be describing this video in my mother tongue, in pushto. The Dr. Zakir naik video da kala چې هم غلي چیرې دا غنه بعد question answer session کوي دا جنین دا کوم English woman چې دا تاسو کې Zakir naik na. Let's get to the video and understand it.
Good afternoon, Dr. Naik. My name is Izzy Westbury. I'm the secretary here at the Oxford Union. I have a very short question to ask.
We have a very short question to ask. मतलब मैं आपको एक question तपोस को.
You talk about the hijab.
You talked about the hijab. Talked about. Past simple tense use को. Talked. The talk second time use को. You talked about hijab. मतलब तर hijab बारे खबर होगा.
Being something that serves to protect a woman.
But it's something to protect women. मतलब hijab तो जरे मतलब उसको खैस को protect को इतना दा खबर दिस उकला.
Surely it's extremely patronizing.
Surely यकीन it is extremely patronizing. Extremely मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा. Patronizing was advanced together. So let's understand it. Patronizing by definition means to consider someone inferior. यो कस कम तरगणल हकारत से देखना मतलब तस खुद हिजाब उस्तवई नदी जरास तस कोई खजी खुद हकारत से रगो रही मतलब बाहर देना पर देख वाली मर्जी देना पर रही अब वो हिजाब बता उस्तवई
and
degrading mean disrespect. Degrading simply means disrespect. तस को disrespect कोई by make them to wear hijab तस सवार चे वो हिजाब वाउंडी
to prevent a woman from making that
and prevent women to make a decision for her own life. The holiday fast together and she bound to speak English fast because she's a native speaker and you prevent them for making a decision for her own life. تاسو منا کوئی prevent mean منا کرن تاسو منا کوئی د خزي د خپل لای باره کې decision خپل وانه لکه
decision for herself. How could you answer that?
How could you answer that? او استاد صرف لای زمادي question تا.
What's your question, sister?
Zakir naik, what's your question? Zakir naik थोड़े obvious इंसान दे मतलब he always speak very clearly. मतलब very simple सादा खबरी कई and speak the way English like us as हम बोलते English way simple.
I said in your speech.
I said in your speech तब जब पल speech
you talk about the hijab.
You talk about the hijab ताही hijab बारे की बात सुको.
Being something that serves to protect a woman.
And said something to protect the women. मतलब through hijab you are the Muslim people they are trying to protect their women in order not to be molested. मतलब सो के tiskai no tangai no hijab करे.
But how is it not extremely patronizing?
वित्त नखकारी की दाढ़ी patronizing खबर है patronizing तो इस्तेमाल हुई क्यों शे you to consider something inferior तास खुद हारस सर गोरी आओ मन hijab आगुस आगुंदोई बस के शाकु hijab आगुस तो नवड़ी
degrading
and want to degrade her or disrespect कोई
and not allowing the woman to make that decision
and prevent them to make a decision for her own life or ne prevent कोई मना कोई the खपल life decision पखपल बनाई
herself.
Sister posed a very good question.
Sister posed a very good question. Posing is in a kind of way if you are presenting something to somebody this means you are posing to it. Like your Nike sister asked a very good question or posed a very good question. Her question pose को present को.
That when I say that hijab is required for women.
When I say that hijab is required for the women, required means ज़रूरी. Like ये कलवे में hijab से ज़रूरी है for the women.
Isn't it not degrading for the woman to?
Isn't it not degrading? The present simple tense interrogative sentence हमारे interrogative half में sentence became to question के the खिज़ा statement repeat कई को interrogative form के.
Patronize it? Isn't it degrading?
मतलब isn't it degrading? Isn't it patronizing? मतलब the patronizing खबरान दा वजह degrading खबरान दा patronizing mean to consider someone inferior हकारत से देखना कमतर गणल और degrading mean to disrespect somebody.
If you read the Quran and Islam has prescribed hijab.
Now the word prescribe we should to know the meaning of it. Prescribe has actually got two distinct meanings. Prescribe ब मुख्तलिफ मतलब नहीं whenever we go and visit doctor कलम doctor पास डॉक्टर कनो अमन तक पाना में से निकल की so fill will दवाएं will that is also called prescription to prescribe something नुस्खा but here the prescribe got different meaning. मतलब मुंतखब करना, मतलब कुरान और हदीस मिला दी खज़ल हिजाब मुंतखब कर ले. Prescribe that women are bound to wear it.
That means the woman should be covered.
That means the women should be covered. Should be plus V3 that tampa the should be used ki dama ta su pe yudu ki velo. That was space you version there. The women should be covered. Kafara ki the woman should cover her head. The hair should be covered. The face you version by her.
The only part that can be seen are the face and the hands up to the wrist.
मतलब कम part पकड़ेगी the कलाई वाल the last and face. Only part that can be seen a hand up to the wrist and the face.
This is for the modesty.
This is for the modesty. मतलब बेटा हया रफार दे. Modesty mean हया. वस हया टका इज़ दकई.
And it is not only mentioned in the Quran.
Mentioned टके order काम दो खबियाम इज़ दकई. Mention मतलब जिक्र करना. मतलब the वजह पर कुरान के अंदर mention. It is not only mentioned in the Bible. Not mentioned in the Quran.
It is also mentioned in the Bible.
It is also mentioned in the Bible. The Bible can mention show that this is the sacred scripture of Christian peoples, like we have in Quran in our religion, Islam. But the Bible is a kitab de sangzam Quran de.
If you read the Bible in the 1 Timothy chapter number 2 verse number 9, it says that women should be dressed up with shamefacedness.
The women should be dressed up with shamefacedness. Shamefacedness मतलब जो जो हया कपड़े उस लोग अगर लगा हया वाला फकार दा जैसे कपड़े बना उन दिखे और बेहया कपड़े.
Yes, they should be dressed up with sobriety.
They should dress up with sobriety. Sobriety by definition means being in a state of sober. Sober means संजीदगी. संजीदगी बशो कहीं. और जिस किस्म जामे बने चीज़ लगा which reveals the body, कम body reveal के जिस किस्म कोशिश बकर जिस किस्म जाए तेरे पर की.
And should not wear braided hair.
मतलब वो व्यक्तिगत कोलाव नहीं.
Or gold or pearls.
Pearls या gold. Pearl team does precious thing या gold होता है उसपे इंस्ट्रक्टर. मतलब जिस किस्म object बनाना उन्दी which is so ornamental in order to attract the opposite sex. मतलब बल opposite gender attract कई जिस किस्म से बनाना according to the Bible.
It's further mentioned in the 1 Corinthians chapter number 11 verse number 5 6. The woman that does not cover her head, then she dishonors her head.
ना बल quotation में गुज़ार करना है. If a woman does not cover her head, she dishonor the head. का फल सर न पटाई ज़्यादा सर बेइज्जती की.
A head should be shaved off.
A head should be shaved off. Again, this is the face you version. Should be plus V3. A head should be shaved off. The shaved third palm way.
Anyway, I don't agree with this. I'm just quoting you from the Bible.
That was like a quote. Quote that whenever you're quoting something, you are exactly convey the exact word said by the speaker. Quote da matlab the quotations. If the child who bahu alpha shata convey that is called quotation, and it has to be covered in inverted commas. Inverted comma ke bandi.
Bible. Same way, if you go to the Vedas, it says.
This is the sacred scripture of Hinduism. The Islamic kitab de Bible shows the Quran de same goes for the Hindu.
That the woman should cover the head. So
the woman should cover her head.
All the religious scriptures they talk about the woman covering their head.
Religion told it has to be covered.
It is for modesty.
It's for the modesty.
It is not to degrade the woman. And if
it is not degrade the woman, the disrespectful call.
we analyze, there was allegation made against me.
No, was allegations. Allegation is something which hasn't been proved right, which hasn't been proved right, it which contain falsification, which contain fabrication. मतलब दूसरे किस्म खबर है कि अगर सही नहीं साबित हुई. जाकिर पे there has been allegation मतलब मेरे बारे में एक खबर है मतलब मेरे मुताबिक लगा सही नहीं खबर.
Saying that Dr. Zakir Naik says that if they don't wear hijab, you know that if you wear western clothes, there are chances the woman will be raped.
मतलब the allegation मुताबिक जाकिर नाइक पे if the woman does not wear hijab and wearing a western cloth मतलब कि हिजाब ना उन्हें western cloth था उन्हें मतलब मगरिबी लिबास था उन्हें there is a high chance that she may get slapped according to allegations which was made by them about Dr. Zakir Naik.
it is a misquotation again.
misquotation بس misquotation is لګي misquotation कि تو د چا د خو الفاظ کان لګي چا ته په غلط طریقه باندې مطلب رد بدل پکې وکي exchange پکې وکي alteration پکې وکي change پکې راولي then it's called misquotations.
What I said,
with some such a
that if women were revealing clothes,
if women wearing revealing clothes, reveal by definition mean to expose something मतलब शो कवल कफास से खास दिस जामिया को क्या expose के body show के body
they have more chances of being raped.
there are more chances of being raped मतलब chances ये हुआ कि that she may get raped by the hooligan.
What I was doing, the same newspaper, Sunday Times, which spoke against me,
और दा कम newspaper कम के खिलाफ खबर कला which spoke against me fast simple spoke against me spoke is the V2 form of speak verb 2 form देखा ना
1 year before, on the March of 9th,
1 year ago the newspaper खबर की बात कही
2009, Sunday Times carried an article. In Britain, 1 out of 7 feel that the women who wear sexy revealing clothes, she should be hit.
नोज दावो मुताबिक 1 year में तो आर्टिकल वर्क करा दो कि जिस किस्म जने सो के जैसे जाम अट्रैक्टिव जामिया गुंदी कि आगा which appear more sexy so the attract opposite gender and there is a high chance that she get hit is the slang word used hit के लिए बस slang इनकी इस्तेमाल की line मारना to chase a woman to appease a woman.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with it. This is the statistics that was given in the Sunday Times on the 9th of March 2009 that in Britain, 1 out of 7 Britishers believe that the women who wear revealing and sexy clothes should be hit. I disagree with this. Furthermore, one more article came in 2005.
बल आर्टिकल खबर है कि मतलब बल आर्टिकल कब चला गया
In the same newspaper, Sunday Times,
same newspaper की तक जोड़ newspaper के
it said that 26% of the Britishers, they feel that wearing revealing clothes is partially or totally responsible.
partially and totally partially mean half and totally तاسو په کې مکمل according to them the newspaper چې دی راغی مطابق मतलब 26% سمر ریپ چې جنکو کې دا غیر لپاره دا غي جامع responsible دی هغه یا جامع نیمه اغوستي یا completely body exposed دی according to that newspaper
Responsible for the rape. So what I say that the more modestly you are dressed up, you are respected more.
like naik with the more you dress yourself modest मतलब तो سمر په حیات رقم خو جامع واوندي نمر په ذات respect کې then you will receive more respect by other people.
So Islam has prescribed
So Islam has prescribed ذات على منتخب كله modest या hijab
the modest hijab for the woman not to degrade her but to uplift.
not to degrade her मतलब disrespect कई इज्जत वाले ना कमी को uplift कई नूरिम पर society की चते इज्जत वाले सेवा कई uplift.
I do agree there may be cultural differences.
I do agree this is an emphatic sentence. Emphatic means जोर डालना जिस वजह खबर में जोर अच्छा है this में शो चाहिए I agree खुदा भी I do agree this is emphatic sentence.
Islam cannot force anyone to adopt it.
मतलब इस्लाम सुख न फोर्स कई यो खास कर पाम से अडॉप्ट की
There are cultural differences. For example,
वो कल्चर डिफरेंसेस के देशी
I'll give you an example. That some societies, what they feel, that even looking at a woman is immodest.
मतलब जिनी सोसाइटी पर ये खबर यकीन कि खज तक हम इमोडेस्ट मतलब बेहाया और कार दे रखा.
Some societies feel looking is no problem, but touching a woman is immodest.
जिन सोसाइटी पर ये खबर यकीन कि looking फर्क ना के but you are not supposed to touch her. वो खजा मना टच के.
Some of the societies feel shaking hand is no problem. Some societies
जिन सोसाइटी यकीन कि shaking hand is no problem मतलब जाओ लास्ट से मेरा विन दाव डिफरेंट फर्क ना के.
feel kissing no problem.
जिन सोसाइटी which even kissing is not going to make a problem for other people. Kissing में फर्क ना के लगा. Or depends on society is trying to give an example.
Some societies feel doing anything as long as both agree is no problem.
मतलब उस पर जिन सोसाइटी को दाम यकीन ये ला यकीन की तो फर्ज का दुआन अलग को जने agree both having a consent for each other razai so they are allowed to do whatever they want they are security shikam to do according to the regional and the place law.
Different societies and different cultures have got different rules and regulations.
सब द मुख्तलिफ एरिया खपल खपल रूल्स दी आगे खलक फॉलो करी गई.
When I went to America,
When I went to America, I went بیا second palm did go and gone is the third palm. No, small simple tense भी इंतहाई इस्तेमाल है. फर्स्ट को अंग्रेजी दगर वाड़े he or she is supposed to have knowledge about tenses and passive. तास्ता बका कि knowledge और tense बारे के असर इल्म ये.
while I was giving a talk, one of the American told me,
One of the American told you, yo, American माता हुए, ने बिया fast simple tense.
"You Eastern women, you are immodest."
The Eastern women ये told immodest मतलब बेहया yo American दी zakir naik तो हुए.
I was shocked.
I was shocked.
So I said, "Why do you call the Eastern woman immodest?" He told me, "You Eastern women, you expose your belly."
मतलब वो you Eastern woman you expose your belly. मतलब ताज़ो Eastern कम खजी ये के ना the Eastern ताज़ो दखपला खीटा ख़ारा कोई belly mean खीटा abdomen खीटा.
So in America and Western country, exposing belly is immodesty.
मतलब दागो मुताबिक खीटा ख़ारा कोई immodest बेहया वाला खबर.
In India, exposing belly is not immodesty.
मतलब इंडिया की खीटा ख़ारा कोई दा immodest खबर अंदर है.
Wearing shorts is immodest.
Wearing shorts are उसका immodest खबर क्योंकि Western dress code है. Not dress code नो मतलब आगो चिकम typical casually जामिया गुंदी.
So what I've realized, sister, there's different culture, there's different system.
Different culture, different system, and different के.
Islam cannot force anyone to adopt. It's clearly mentioned
मतलब इस्लाम शामिल जोर ना रही जबरदस्त ना रही कि शायद अडॉप्ट.
in the Quran in Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 256. La ikrah fid din. There is no compulsion in religion.
الآيات تقول في القرآن that لا إكراه في الدين, there is no coercion, no compulsion in the religion of Islam. Islam की जोर जबरदस्ती निश्चित है.
But if some women want to adopt the hijab because they feel modest,
मतलब अको फर्ज के यो खज़ा वाली कि हिजाब से कम अडॉप्ट कम इख्तियार कम. मतलब she wants to receive respect from other people or wants to be modest. जहाँ तो हया जिस फील के कि माला हया पकार दे लगा.
and they feel respected, I feel no other woman should disagree.
देव I feel मुझे लगता है कि नूर खजुल्ला इसे disagree कोई नहीं पकार.
And when I've been to UK, I've seen hundreds and thousands of women
When I been to UK, that is मतलब structure है been to. जब हम word दी जोड़ा कम been to और I have been to or have been in. मतलब कल जो UK रहता है उम्मीद है भाई.
who do cover their hair and who feel that they are uplifted because of this modesty.
मतलब अल तक हम खज़े चाहो बिजाब उस्तो मुसलमाना ने वे अवुवे की इजाब जास्त मंग इज़्ज़त नूर से आशित uplift शोड for society के. मतलब they are not feel degraded.
Hope that answers the question.
Hope the answer is question is answered. मतलब जो उम्मीद लरन कि माँ बस्ता the question जवाब दर करे दी खज़ता है. And if you really liked my video, then you should go and hit the subscribe button because it motivates me to make more such kinds of video. ففرض كده video stuff وغشبي, please for God's sake यार like the video like and also subscribe my channel and turn the notification button on and we will meet in the next video. Thank you.